Welcome, creators. Let me just be honest with you. Some of y'all are working way too hard. You're doing all of these things. You're very busy, but you're still not growing your YouTube channel because you're repeating the same habits over and over and over again. Today, during this episode of Shop Talk, we're talking about the things creators seriously need to stop doing. Overthinking the uploads, disappearing from their channel, and then comparing yourself to other creators. So no matter if you're watching us on the vertical or you're catching this on the horizontal, welcome to Shop Talk. And y'all tap in because this is the conversation that just might change the trajectory of your channel. Welcome in, friends. Thank you for being here for episode 108 of Shop Talk. Let's flow right on through today so that we can really, this first segment is really for the folks on the vertical, but the horizontal, everybody can see everything. Welcome in, friends. Friends, what we need to do first is we just need to stop waiting to be perfect. You are not God. God has that covered. So therefore, we are not perfect. And there is no perfection in YouTube, not even from the big creators like Mr. Beast. Not even from KendyK. Absolutely not. Friends, stop overthinking it. Stop waiting to get the perfect thumbnail. Stop waiting to get all of the editing just right. Because, friends, it's better just to push the content out, if you know what I mean. I know nobody likes to be judged. But even if they're talking about your content, that is a good thing. And friends, I know for sure that you're going to have more folks with you than against you, because this is the Content Creator Collective and we are Shop Talk, and we're helping creators to grow their channels to and through monetization. It's monetization and beyond. What else should you stop doing, friends? You got to stop disappearing in the YouTube streets. You do post something, you do a live stream, and maybe you keep that up for a whole week. And then it's silence. Radio silence from you, from your channel. You're not even putting up community posts. And KendyK and Shop Talk, remember, we have that whole Shop Talk series on using community posts to drive traffic to your content. It's a lower effort load than you trying to edit video after video in the same week. It's a lower effort engagement point for folks to still see you showing up as a content creator. Y'all, we got to do what we got to do. But sometimes what you're doing is just wrong. Okay? And last but not least, y'all, we've got to start comparing your YouTube journey to anyone else's, because you are your brand. That's why they call it YouTube. Your journey won't be my journey because you are not me and I am not you. But what we can do is we can focus on the real strategies that are going to get you the real growth that we're all seeking on our channels. And that's why you're here today. And I applaud you for being here today. I applaud you for showing up as a YouTube content creator. The Content Creator Collective is already gathering. And friends, we're learning the things that we need to stop doing for this 108th episode of Shop Talk. Y'all, as you know, can nobody do it like KendyK can do it. This is Shop Talk, and we are the Content Creator Collective. We are often imitated but it can never be duplicated. Because we are talking the real talk as content creators. We are working to grow our channels to and through monetization. Y'all join me. KendyK is coming back this evening because I want to support you as a content creator. So join me this evening for a live Q&A. And to friends today, you can go ahead and start dropping your questions at this moment because I'm answering your questions in real time every episode of Shop Talk. And friends, y'all, I need you to point your devices towards Lala, the High Vibe Coach today. We are sending out signals in the YouTube algorithm for Lala, America's High Vibe Coach. Friends, I need you. There is a link pinned to the top of the chat. Let me make sure it's pinned up there. Let me pin it. If I have moderators, would you pin it? Lala is a moderator for Shop Talk. And she's been a moderator for Shop Talk. Friends, what I need you to do is I need you to check out Lala, America's High Vibe Coach. Check her out, friends. Check her out. Y'all, let's let the content creator collective do what it is designed to do, and that is to help creators to grow their channel. Y'all, Lala is in the last mile, and I do mean the last mile towards initial monetization, otherwise known to us as partial monetization. Y'all, let's unleash the beast called monetization on Lala's channel. Y'all, we're rallying behind this content creator in the best way. And what I need you to do for me is I need you to check her channel out. And if you check her channel out, and I promise you, you're gonna like her vibe. I'm not concerned about that at all because she's a 10 out of 10 for me. KendyK highly recommends Lala, the High Vibe Coach. She does plant-based nutrition. Y'all, she's a rebounder. Y'all, friends, fitness guru. She's everything that you want in your life. Everything that is good, it is Lala. Friends, check her out. And once you do, you'll know what to do. You'll know what to do, and you'll be just like me, binge watching her content. Y'all, here's another one. I've got one more for you. Check out Monjaro Journey with Pam. Y'all, she's on the road to 1K, and we can get her there today. She needs 1,000 subscribers, and I know that the Content Creator Collective is going to do our part to show both of these fantabulous creators, women creators, no less, women of a particular age. That means they're too grown for y'all to be asking them how old they are. Thank y'all for being here for this edition of Shop Talk. Friends, and then join me this evening, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, for another episode of Shop Talk. It's going to be live Q&A. Friends, drop your questions now so that we can put them up and we can start talking shop. That's what we do during every episode of Shop Talk. We talk shop as YouTube content creators. This is KendyK all day, and you're in the right place at the right time because this is Shop Talk, and we're talking about those bad habits that we've been doing. And friends, instead of growing our channel, we are putting negative energies into the YouTube supercomputers. So we're going to focus on what those bad habits are because, creators, maybe you didn't know that these were things that despite you uploading your best content, I'm a proponent of uploading your best content, but not when you don't upload another long form video for another 2 weeks from now. You unraveled all of your good momentum. Friends, that's what we're talking about, is we're talking about the bad habits that we just simply need to stop doing. Thank y'all for being here for this edition of Shop Talk, episode 108. This is the content creator maker space. This is the place where creators help creators to grow their channels to and through full monetization. We've been here for 108 episodes. Friends, how much content, be honest with yourself, how much content do you have on your device? Your cell phone, your fancy camera that you just had to get? KendyK, y'all, I'll tell you, at the tender age of 49, I became a fully monetized content creator, and KendyK's 50 at this moment. At 49, in July of 2025, I became initially monetized. And within 30 days, because I put the hard work in and my viewers and subscribers were supporting me and pushing me all the way. And I was keeping them updated about our growth. And that helped too. Friends, I pushed the content out. I did the live streams, even if I had to put my camera off. I still showed up live because I had viewers and subscribers who were looking for me. And guess what? The algorithm was looking for me too. Friends, how many renditions of that thumbnail are you going to create? All we need to see is that you are going live or that you're about to premiere your best content. And if it's got a title, it's ready to go. Friends, I will tell you that fear of judgment, it is real. It is real. It is a real thing, but you got to push past those limits. Shout out to Stephanie 50 and Climbing. That's one of her mantras. Push past those limits, including that limit called fear. We want to thank the content creators collectives that are members that are already here. Shout out to Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. Thank you for leveling up, and congratulations on your gifted membership to KendyK's core crew. Thank you for being the first one to tap in today. Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. Shout out to KC, the 1-7. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the emojis. I'll tell you something about KC, the 1, how he shows up in the comments as a content creator. You know, he's left his mark in your comments. And friends, he's unforgettable because of that. So friends, stop waiting for perfect. And drop down in those comments, especially if you're on the horizontal. If you're on the vertical, I understand. But I left you a poll question as well. Check out my poll question that I left on the vertical stream. Let me remind you what that is. That poll question is, what is holding you back most? Overthinking it or being inconsistent? Which of those two things is holding you back most? That's for my folks on the vertical stream. Shout out to those on the vertical stream. Thank you all for being here. This is ShopTalk, and we're breaking those bad habits. We're breaking those strongholds that are keeping our channel in that low growth mode. We're turning that thing up. We're turning the temperature up on this thing, and it's getting hot in here. It's going to be a long, hot summer for growth in these YouTube streets. Thank y'all for being here for this edition of Shop Talk. So tell the truth. Have you ever delayed uploading because you thought your content just wasn't ready? Welcome in, Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. Welcome in, America's High Vibe Coach. Welcome, Simply Debbie Sue. Simply Debbie Sue talks about it all the time. She says it takes a lot of bandwidth for her to narrate her wonderful stories. And she's got to take breaks. She's got to make sure that her vocal cords are well lubricated. All the things that you do. Simply Debbie Sue. But Simply Debbie Sue, y'all, she's going to get you a story every week. And sometimes you're going to get bonus content. I love the content with you and your sister's mercantile. It took me way back. Took me way back to my childhood watching Little House on the Prairie. And I know you, if you did that for me and warmed my heart, Simply Debbie Sue, I know that others felt the same way. Welcome in, Simply Debbie Sue. Hello there, Nicole Ray, GLP1. So glad to see you on this great Sunday for Shop Talk. Nicole Ray, GLP1, is on a weight loss journey just like I am. And y'all, she has lost a significant amount of weight. How much? Get over there to our content and check her out and let her know that KendyK sent you. We want to welcome in Sandra James, Living It. Have you ever delayed uploading because you thought your content wasn't ready? Friends, I used to be that person. Yeah. Oh, friends, we've got some questions loading. So let me get it put up. See a question incoming from Mrs. Paula does retirement. Love that new profile picture, Mrs. Paula. Question: what is the difference between a post and a community page? Nothing, Mrs. Paula. There is nothing. There is no difference between a community post and a post. They are the same things, but you can use them in different ways. Friends, when you make a post from your smartphone and you dial over to the word post and you drop a post with an image, with a image poll, or you do a poll, or you just write text as part of the post, it is still a post. The former name, the longer name for post was community post. And at one time in the YouTube streets, they were only limited to the bigger creators. They have now made the feature called community posts available to all creators, and they have shortened the moniker to just the word post. What a great question. What a great question. And friends, it takes a KendyK all day to give you a straight answer on something like that. And in fact, thank you for the reminder about community posts, y'all, because they are so important. Friends, community posts will give you the continuity to allow you a day or two to finish editing your content as best you can. And then, friends, do something courageous. Just go ahead and upload it. Put out that long form content. Do something courageous. Go ahead and go live. And in fact, let us know that you're about to premiere some new content. Let us know that you just uploaded new content straight to public. But friends, a pro tip is you want to put that content in as unlisted and let it marinate for at least 2 hours, maybe even 2 days. Do you see all KendyK's thumbnails sitting out there? Friends, I'm letting that marinate with hashtags on it in the description box. Why? Because I want more views. I'm trying to continue to grow my channel. I already achieved full monetization, and now it's monetization and beyond. Lala just said it all. Stop posting and ghosting. Stop posting and ghosting, because when you do, friends, you just kind of erase all the traction that you had in the YouTube algorithm. When you stop showing up with your content, with fresh content. And friends, a community post or a post, it is still keeping you in the algorithm, by either name. Friends, do one of those things as many days as you can in the week. And friends, that's why you did not see KendyK live yesterday. KendyK did not put out a new long form video yesterday. But what KendyK did do yesterday, I stayed in that algorithm by putting out a post. The reason why they're called community posts, the former name was a community post, is because posts go to your subscribers, If you are monetized, posts go to your members. And if, as a creator, your posts will always go to your most recent viewers of your content, be it a long format content or your live streams. Now, shorts run on a whole different server. Shorts are a whole different beast. We're focusing on this channel. We're focusing on the things that matter, the protein of your channel. The protein of your channel is your long format content and your live streams. Look at all of these friends joining us for this edition of Shop Talk. Ooh, Lala says, ooh, Lala, I would love to see some footage of you at the Home Depot checking out the plants. No, is that where you get all those beautiful plants in your home, Lala? Ooh, I think she just gave us some inside information. Thank you all for being here. Yes. Sandra James says she went out shopping too. She said there's a video coming soon. Y'all drop in those comments. So let us know what you've got, what you're working on your channel. Is it long format content, long form video? Is it a live stream coming up next for you? Or are you, after this episode of Shop Talk is over, are you going to do one of those posts? We want to thank our moderators, Sandra James. We want to thank Gemini Diva 79 and Lala for helping us to moderate this stream. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for sticking and staying. We welcome back Jerry G. Thank you for being here for this edition of Shop Talk. Friends, drop in the comments and let me know which of these things is harder for you. Creating content or promoting that content. Drop in the comments and let me know. Which is harder for you, creating content or promoting your content? And remember, we've got that poll question for those on the vertical stream. What's hurting your channel most? 50% of us say, KendyK, to be honest with you, I'm overthinking it. I'm one of those who is overthinking it. And the other 50% of us on the vertical stream are saying it's me being inconsistent. That is what is hurting my channel. I am, the first thing you do is have to acknowledge it, and then let's move forward. And thank you all for sticking and staying for this edition of Shop Talk. Sandra James, thank you for being who you are. I appreciate Sandra James so much, because when I put out my community post yesterday, because I didn't have a long form video ready, I did not have a live stream scheduled, and I didn't feel like, I physically, in my body and emotionally, I did not feel like going live. But what I did do to make sure my channel stayed in the algorithm and made sure that I connected with my most recent viewers, my subscribers, and the members of KendyK's core crew, I put out a post. And when I did that, one of my core crew members, Sandra James Living It, she did a kind thing in these YouTube streets, y'all. She shared my post from her channel as well. And from the bottom of my heart, sister friend, I want to say thank you for your kindness. Creators helping creators, that is our mantra. We are the Content Creator Collective. And I'm looking for other comments. DJ BS Treat. I'm eating all my food at home, and you'll see that. Stick and stay. DJ BS Treat. Yeah, Lala says she's got a good 30 videos unreleased. Unreleased. Y'all, thank you. Don't forget to drop your channel link. You take those 2 words that are there already from Nicole Ray GLP1. She's dropping her channel link. Y'all, this is how we connect, we collaborate, and we grow these channels. Get connected with new creators, y'all. And while you're at it, would you get connected with Lala, the high vibe coach, plant-based nutrition and rebounding and fitness. And y'all, check her out. Check her out. There is a link pinned to the top of the horizontal stream. Check her out. And friends, I'm going to let Lala be Lala, because when you watch her content, you're going to stay connected. I already know. Y'all, Lala, she's already surpassed 2,000 subscribers. In fact, she's got about 2,500 subscribers at this moment. But what she needs from us is she needs us to check out her content, share her content. I challenge you, creators. I challenge you to share Lala's content with your community and get the word out. Look at Lala's community post from this morning. She gave us an update. She says, I need 3,000 watch hours based on my long form videos and my live streams in the last 365 days. And so far, I have 2,700. Y'all, she is 300 watch hours away from initial monetization. She wants that coveted invitation to the YPP, the YouTube Partner Program, and let's help her to get there. This is where we dig our heels in. Y'all, you posting and sharing Lala with the world, with your community, is going to help Lala reach new audiences. That's what we do over here. That's how we do it. Creators supporting creators, creators helping creators. And you know what we're all doing? We're all teaching the YouTube algorithm, the supercomputers, how small creators are working better together to grow our channels. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, we are. Hey there, Grant. Thank you for being here and welcome to ShopTalk. Thank you all for being here for this Sunday edition of ShopTalk. Well, thank you there, friend. It's Bayou Sugar Garden. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all, check out Lala. Her information is pinned to the top of her channel. And Debbie Sue has a birthday on her channel. Happy birthday to Debbie Sue. She is celebrating a YouTube channel birthday. Happy birthday, Debbie Sue. Y'all, I did not know this. Y'all, friends, we must spend some time with Debbie Sue on her channel today. So, y'all, I've got two challenges. I'm challenging you to use the link, check out Lala's content, and make your way and share it out. Share it out via community post on your channel. Share that same link out. It's a great 10-minute video that will really help you get a feel for the goodness and the joy and the energy that is Lala, the High Vibe Coach, plant-based nutrition. Happy birthday to your channel, Debbie Sue. Had no idea, but that's what we do over here on Shop Talk. We share our wins all the time. All the time. Spent a lot of time yesterday. I told you all I had the bandwidth for. I'm telling you, y'all, being tired and in need of rest is a real emotion. And I was feeling just that yesterday. As I'm finally feeling like I'm putting COVID to bed, hopefully for the last time in my body. So I spent a lot of time with Bayou Sugar Garden. Y'all, she was playing the gospel standards. Y'all, them good old gospel songs that you heard on Sunday mornings at your mama's house, at your grandmama's house, and at my house. For real, for real. I needed some of that. It was like a balm in Gilead, if you know what I'm saying. Amen. Y'all don't get me started. Don't get me started. Nicole Ray GLP1 says sleep is important. Rest is best for all of us. And y'all lean into this one. Stop comparing yourself to other creators. Your journey is not their journey. My journey is not your journey. YouTube is about you being you. But True T, the reason why your journey isn't looking like KendyK's journey is because you're not dialed into Shop Talk with 3 live stream episodes on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday. It amazes me when I hear folks, and I'm like, where are you getting that information from? Y'all, I am simply sharing the things that I did to go from 200 subscribers after a year on YouTube. 1 year on YouTube, I didn't even have 200. I had 100 subscribers. After 1 year on YouTube, at the end of December, I started my YouTube channel in January, last week of January, 2024. And in December 2024, I did not even have 100 subscribers. I didn't. Nope, I did not. I am so grateful for my journey to monetization, and it continues. Because True T, once you reach initial monetization, you're working really hard to get to full monetization real quick, because that's where the money resides, at full monetization. And True T, once you get to full monetization, you're working really hard to continue to grow your channel, monetization and beyond. Bold, underline, Arial bold font, and beyond is real. That will continue. So make sure that you're ready for it. Make sure that you rest and sleep. What a great reminder from Nicole Ray, GLP-1. Yeah. Not comparing. It doesn't just apply to our YouTube journeys. You know that I'm on a weight loss journey. I see Grant's Faithful, GLP-1. He's here. He's on a weight loss journey. His journey is not my journey. There's Reset with CC. Welcome in, friend. She's on a weight loss journey. Friends, we're all here. There's so many creators. Y'all, when I say creators, that means that you are now part of the Content Creator Collective. We are here. We're better together. We're creators helping creators, because we are creators supporting creators. Now, friends, I know this was a little bit different type of shop talk. I really leaned into the habits that I see us doing in the YouTube streets, me included. But friends, once I got to about 200 subscribers, at the age of 49, I was able to fully monetize my channel in August of 2025. Just before I turned 50 years old in October of 2025. I am now 50 years old as a fully monetized channel. And I'm fully monetized that channel with no fancy equipment. Simply my iPhone 15 Pro Max and a $20 ring light from Amazon. And I'm still using that ring light today. No fancy cameras over here. Everything I've done today, I'm using free AI to do it. I kid you not. You better get dialed in. If you're paying ChatGPT monthly subscriptions, why? You need to get dialed in with KendyK all day. I'll teach you how to prompt ChatGPT so that you can get everything you need from ChatGPT for free. And friends, even beyond that, you've got free AI for your channel already dialed into your channel. It's right in YouTube Studio, and it's called Ask Studio. That is your AI virtual assistant, paid for and provided to you by YouTube. Got a question? Let me run back up, and we're looking for a question. Thank you for retype that question for me if you would, so that I can read it. Why does it seem that community posts aren't pushed out very much unless you tag another channel? It'll notify them, but subscribers don't get a notification usually from what I hear. Friends, let me tell you about those notifications. What a great question, Grant. Let me read it one more time. And y'all, are you noticing the question on screen at this moment? Go ahead and begin to type one thing that you're proud of about your channel. Because we've been talking about a lot of bad habits, but I want to make sure that the YouTube supercomputers know that we are showing up on our channel for real, because we're showing up here today for Shop Talk. So that means we are focused on growth and we have that growth mindset. But Grant's faithful GLP-1 journey asks, why does it seem that community posts aren't pushed out very much unless you tag another channel? It'll notify them, but subscribers don't get a notification usually from what I hear. Well, the YouTube response is to who receives community posts or posts, though they are the same thing. They are the exact same thing. They go out to your subscribers, to your members, if you're a monetized channel, and to everybody, all channel creators who create posts. Their most recent viewers of their long format content and their live streams will also receive your posts that you put out on your channel. But let me tell you, if folks are saying they're not receiving their posts, a couple of things could be happening. Y'all, we're working with supercomputers that are positioned by global position satellites all over the world. So there are glitches. You got to understand that. That's the nature. That's the difference between a human and a supercomputer. Glitches, coding, Python coding. Okay. So a couple of things could be happening there, Grant. Do your recent viewers and especially your subscribers, do they have their notifications set to all? And they can double check that by clicking on the bell and clicking the little caret next to the bell, and they will see. They may have personalized the notifications, meaning they only want notifications once a day or once a week for your channel. Go ahead and set those notifications to all. And friends, if they say, well, I do have my notifications set to all and I'm still not receiving that creator's posts, notifications, friends, then unsubscribe to the channel, recycle your screen in the browser, go out of the app, come back in, and then resubscribe to that channel and set those notifications to all. Those are two strategies that I know to do to try to remedy some of those glitches. And friends, that's why you want to help another content creator, especially small and new content creators, by sharing out their posts. Maybe if you don't have anything to post, you're like, man, I don't even have anything to post. KendyK said, at least do a community post. And friends, do a community post as many days of the week as you can, especially on days when you don't have time to finish your edits on your long form video that you're working on. And if you're like me, I know you're always working on a long form video or two, trying to get it ready and finalized. It doesn't have to be perfect. We've learned that already today. Just push it out, because there's something about you and how you show up in this world as a YouTuber that folks like. Look at your subscriber count. At least that many folks. And in fact, I know that there are so many more folks than the folks who are listed as subscribers on your channel. Because friends, you should know that most of the folks who are watching your channel are not even subscribed. And you know why? Because when was the last time you did a call to action? Did you ask them to become a subscriber? Did you ask them to look for that subscribe button underneath your video or your live stream? Did you ask them to become a subscriber on your channel? Did you tell them how close you are to monetization? Did you tell them what your next goal is for on your channel? Y'all, I'm looking for a few good humans, content creators, to tell me what they're working on their channel. Oh, Simply Debbie Sue says we haven't missed her YouTube birthday just yet, but she's going to be 1 year old on YouTube. Can't wait to see your your content, Simply Debbie Sue. And I know Simply Debbie Sue, she does lots of posts to keep her community informed. Hey there, Bayou Sugar Garden. And thank you, my friend Sandra James Living Ed. The cat is out of the bag, y'all, because of you, the Content Creator Collective, particularly for ShopTalk. Because of you and your support of this channel and me as a content creator, friends, between yesterday and last night, I have surpassed 5,000 subscribers. And it is because of you. I would not have reached that milestone, a milestone that I created once I reached 1,000 subscribers less than a year ago. So somewhere between July of 2025 and now, I immediately started saying, once I surpassed 1,000 subscribers, I said my next mini goal, my next goal for my channel in the form of subscribers is 5,000 subscribers. I created a 1-minute video about it. Friends, you got to let folks know. You got to be courageous because I know it makes you nervous. You don't want to jinx it. Well, we believe in prayer. And we know that faith without works is dead. So put out your best content and just put it out. There are enough of folks who believe in you to counteract anything the devil in hell is trying to put up against you. No weapon formed against a good content creator is going to prosper. Yes, we are sharing what we've learned. Another thing I recently learned is that if you want notifications to go out for a scheduled live, you've got to do it before 30 minutes. Y'all, 30 minutes is at least the amount of time you need to have, friends. Putting out the notification it doesn't matter if it's a live stream that is about to happen. If you post that thing exactly at the time that your live stream starts, somebody's going to get it. Somebody's going to get that reminder and put a link in the second line, and they're going to click it, and boom, boom, it worked. Friends, it doesn't matter. If you put it out an hour in advance, they're going to see it and they're going to say, oh, brain, oh, okay. Grant's Faithful GLP-1 Journey is having a live stream. Oh, my goodness. Gemini Diva 79, she has a new video about another delicious dessert that she baked. Did y'all catch that? She slid that in on us. Gemini Diva, you probably want to do a community post so that we can come over and check out that content. I did. Friends, do the post. And I have always been a proponent of scheduling your posts. Friends, I've got another edition of Shop Talk, all devoted to Q&A coming your way at 7 p.m. tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you have additional questions, go ahead and drop them now. I'll address them during tonight's episode of Shop Talk. Friends, tell us what you're proud of. Tell us what you're proud of on your channel. Tell us what you're working on. Hey there, TT Trucker. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is KendyK. TT, I'm so glad to see you. So glad. And traveling grace and mercies to you as you travel the highways and the byways. Y'all join us tomorrow for the GLP-1. Tomorrow's Monday, and you know it's Real Talk GLP-1 Real Talk Live. And friends, we're sharing our experiences on our weight loss journeys. Check us out. We start at 5:15 Central Time, 6:15 Eastern Time, and that's 3:15 Pacific Time. Y'all check us out. Y'all, we have a rotating panel, and uh, check us out. The good thing is that every week, every Monday, we are showing up, and this is our 10th episode of the GLP-1 Real Talk Live panel. So thank y'all for 10 weeks of growth and weight losses for all of us. Check us out. And friends, if you are on a weight loss journey yourself, I invite you to come and share with us. If you'd like to be a part of the GLP-1 Real Talk Live panel each week, or a couple of weeks a month, or once a month, y'all friends, I just simply need your name and an email and a way to contact you. So point your cell phone towards this QR code, or check the post that was put out yesterday on my channel and shared by a great, kind human, Sandra James Living It. She shared it also from her channel, got lots of action and support from her channel and mine. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. This is Shop Talk. Y'all, we are looking at bad habits that we need to break, because it is those bad habits that are working against the YouTube algorithm working in our favor. The number one thing that you can do and activate immediately to grow your channel is be more consistent. So think about, how many posts did you put out on your channel last week? Friends, go ahead now after this live stream, set up posts. Take any photo that you have, a good photo of your space, a poor photo of your face, a pretty plant that you saw, pretty plate of food that you ate out with friends. Share memories, share stories, share updates. Let us know what your next video is going to be about. Screenshot a snippet. Turn it into an image post. Do something. Show up on your channel. How many long form videos did you have go out a week? I at least get one out. On a good week, I have had a couple of weeks where I had 3. And y'all, these are the things that I did to reach 5,000 subscribers. I don't have all the information. The Content Creator Collective, we are putting together our collective experiences as content creators so that we can grow our channels to and through monetization. So join us if you are on a weight loss journey. Even if you're not using a GLP-1, we'd love to hear from you too. What an amazing perspective. If you're using that new Zepbound Quick Pen, or if you're on the pill form of GLP-1s, we need your voice on the panel. Go ahead and point your smartphone towards the QR code so that you can get connected. Friends, KendyK, I'm really a lifestyle channel. I do Shop Talk because I want to see folks. Y'all, we spend a lot of time as YouTubers on YouTube. I want you to get where the money resides, into full monetization. If you are in the Content Creator Collective, if you are in that chat, friends, first of all, you're going to see me on your channel real soon. And you're going to know that I'm on your channel and I'm on your content. I'm not hitting your like button and clicking away, because that hurts channels. Do no harm, content creators. Do no harm. Y'all check out KendyK. Y'all, KendyK is on a weight loss journey, and I did some plant-based protein this past week. I'm now on week 12 of that journey. And friends, I did a pop-up giveaway to members of KendyK's core crew as part of that live cook-along. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Ooh, Grant is giving us a plus. I love that, Grant. Y'all go ahead and drop your updates for your channel. Gemini Diva 79 says that she's going to be scheduling a post about her recent content, she has a video sitting out there about another delicious dessert created by Gemini Diva 79. She's a type 2 diabetic, but she still does delicious desserts. Y'all check her out. And Grant is sharing something he's proud of for his channel. He says, I've decided to create another channel for his gaming content. Y'all, I keep seeing Grant in these YouTube streets in the wee hours of the night or the morning. I guess it's a matter of perspective. And so, congratulations, Grant. You've made the decision, and knowing Grant, I know it's a very informed decision to go ahead and separate that content from your lifestyle content. To keep things separate, and so as not to confuse the YouTube algorithm. Way to go for you, Grant. We'll be looking for that, and let us know when you've got things in place. Grant was actually the recipient as a core crew member of that $15 Walmart gift card, enough to get him. I wanted to make sure folks had enough in case they wanted to replicate KendyK's pinto bean experience with rice cauliflower in lieu of rice to go along with pinto beans and cornbread to boot. So thank you, Grant. And y'all, it's not our regular prize pick time. We do the prize picks at the end of the month. But I just felt like sharing some love and kindness in the YouTube streets, and happy to do so. Sharing that with KendyK's core crew members. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. And I appreciate you for helping me to reach 5,000 subscribers and beyond. And beyond. Y'all, thank you for rocking and riding with me in these YouTube streets. Nicole Ray GLP1 affirms that decision on Grant's part to go ahead and separate the content and keep things clean, because you don't want to confuse the YouTube algorithm. If you got too many things going on, then the algorithm is confused. But y'all, the YouTube algorithm, and I know this is the truth, at this moment, I've shared it with you at the end of 2025 that I plan to separate my content. I'm going to have my content creator education content, ShopTalk, and then I'm going to continue to have my lifestyle content, which is just KendyK, being KendyK at 50. My weight loss, my travels, my being a boy mom, my cooking, my living, all the things that I do, my shopping, my grocery hauls, all of that is going to remain on KendyK all day. But the ShopTalk content will be moving to its own channel. But we're not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that yet. But the YouTube supercomputers, y'all, is still working in my favor. And let me tell you why. Nothing special. I just kept showing up. I just continue to be consistent. Every day there is something coming out from KendyK all day. And I tell you one thing, it is not a new long form video every day. I can't maintain that level of consistency because I work full time. I'm just a part-time YouTube content creator. I'll tell you something else. I don't do a live stream every day. I cannot. Why? Because I am 50 and I'm trying to stay fabulous over here. I know that. How do I maintain the consistency? I use a whole lot of community posts. Sometimes I'm hyping other creators and I turn that into a community post. Sometimes I share other creators' posts from my channel. I'm still showing up. The YouTube supercomputer is acknowledging that. And the YouTube supercomputer loves when you hype other creators. They love when you share other creators' posts because that's part of the collaborations. The CEO of YouTube told us in 2025 that they were pushing collaborations. So it is no wonder that those are the posts that you're seeing. Because the programming in the YouTube supercomputers, they've been programmed that way to push out anything that looks like a collaboration. Okay, TT Trucker 1533 says all of their travel lifestyle will be on Positive T channel. Got it. Thank you so much. Thank you for that clarification. Lala said it all. The high vibe coach has said it all. She says intentional algorithm feeding. Yep, we are feeding that algorithm and we're letting that algorithm know exactly, and I do mean exactly, what we want it to do for us. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Absolutely, yes. And with that being said, friends, y'all, let's be intentional. Let's push out Lala, the high vibe coach, plant based nutrition. Y'all, she needs 300 watch hours. And friends, all I need you to do is click that link, get over there to Lala's channel, check out it, y'all. It's just a 10-minute video. It's just enough for you to see the totality of what Lala brings to the YouTube streets. And I already know that you're going to know what to do to stay connected with Lala. There's no doubt about it. There is no doubt about it. Y'all, thank y'all for being with me here today for this episode of Shop Talk. Let me be intentional. Let me go ahead and share out some of these channel links. And there he is, y'all. There's TT Trucker 1533. Love that channel profile image. It is compelling. I love that. Thank you for being here, TT. And there's Lala. Lala, you are most welcome. Thank you for helping me to moderate this stream along with Gemini Diva. Gemini Diva 79 has set a goal for herself. She's going to go ahead and create one of those community posts today to stay in the algorithm. Y'all, KendyK, do you like that photo? Lala, KendyK pulled up an image and I said, let me try to give my AI assistant a better image. And y'all, that's an old photo. Now that hair is an old photo, okay? Because I've been rocking my Senegalese twist, my 2-strand twist. I've been rocking those for a minute, y'all. But I took that hair down this weekend. I unbraided that hair this weekend, baby. But so that photo is old that you're seeing. But friends, that was classic KendyK, friends. That was and still is classic KendyK. But y'all, do you see how when you provide better inputs, you get what? Better outputs. Look at these thumbnails. I'm like, well, okay, then, virtual assistant. Thank you. And friends, whatever it puts out, that's what KendyK is using. Why? Because it doesn't have to be perfect. I know I went all up in the rafters. Y'all probably won't even be able to hear that. I was so loud. So loud. Shout out to Nicole Ray GLP1. Thank you for joining us. Shout out to Cece Reset with Cece. Check her out. She's on a weight loss journey, chronicling her use of the Zepbound, and I believe the Zepbound Quick Pen. Y'all, she is giving you everything with full transparency. We want to welcome to a valued member of the Content Creator Collective. It's Mary's Life Journey. Y'all check out Mary. She has been chronicling her walking her way to wellness journey, and super pleased and super proud of you, Mary. Mary's got some big decisions to make, and I know that she'll keep us updated on that. But y'all, she did an extended live stream yesterday after walking 1.5 miles. Congratulations, Mary's Life Journey. And friends, let me make sure I share everyone on the screen. Hey there, Sandra James, living it. I appreciate you being you and for resharing my community post from yesterday. Thank you all. And let me say our very first person into the chat who left us a comment was in fact Mrs. G. And thank you, Mrs. G, for being you, and happy Sunday to you, my friend. She says she is working with low impressions. Impressions are the number of times your thumbnail is shown throughout the world. So if that number is down in the hundreds, then that is why you're not getting views. The supercomputer is not yet even putting out your thumbnails consistently. Just because you create a content doesn't mean it goes to every YouTube viewer. It only goes to those that the YouTube supercomputers believes might be interested in your content. That's why it's important to train that algorithm, like Lala said, and put appropriate hashtags in the description box of every long form video, every live stream, and even in your shorts. Your shorts, your long form videos, and your live streams will automatically get more impressions when you put hashtags into the description box. Hashtags that feature the keywords for the content you created into the description box. Friends, these are not new strategies. They're tried and true. And that's how KendyK was able to move her channel from less than 100 subscribers in December of 2024 to 5,000 subscribers today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for rocking and riding with me. There's Simply Debbie Sue. And here's Mrs. Paula. Thank you for that great question. Community posts and posts are, in fact, the same thing. Community post is the older name. Post is the short name. It's kind of like Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they now call it what? KFC. That part. That part. And we want to welcome Jackie D. McKeever. Happy Sunday to you, Jackie D. McKeever. She's a lady of faith. Y'all check out her channel. She's been in her channel parade many a times. Y'all check out Jackie D. McKeever. Thank you for being here as a member of the Content Creator Collective. Friends, thank you for rocking and riding with me. It's KendyK all day. And friends, thank you. Thank you for being here. And y'all don't forget to join me this evening at 7 p.m. for another live Q&A for the content creator. We'll be back for another episode of Shop Talk. Shop Talk episode 109 is coming your way this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, or 5 p.m. Pacific Time. This is Shop Talk. Thank you for being here. And I'll be back this evening for live Q&A for the YouTube content creator. Goodbye for now.